One of the spaces that we will definitely watch out for is the central government proposing to simplify the country's GST system and keep items under only two slabs, 5% and 18%. Remember, for all the multiplex movies that we watch, for tickets sub 100 rupees, it's currently 12%. And for tickets above 100 rupees, it is 18%. We do have Kamal Gyanchandani, who's the president, Multiplex Association of India, also works with PVR. Kamal, thank you so much for joining in. Now that the rates are 5% and 18%, for cinema theatres or exhibition theatres, there are, two slabs. One is the 12% below 100 rupees, 18% above 100 rupees. And for food that you sell, it's 5% without the input tax credit. What is it that the industry's ask is from the GST Council? And what do you think would be a fair number that would come by?
So the industry ask is that this slab of 100 rupee, where anything higher than 100 is being taxed at 18% GST and below 100 is at 12%. This was decided in 2018 January. And when that decision was taken to keep the slab at 100 rupee, there was a lot of representation which the industry had made that the 100 rupee was a low amount and it was slightly impractical, if I could call it that. So to start with, this amount was low and it's not been revised for the last 7.5 years. The threshold has remained the same since the first announcement in January 2018. So our request to the government is that this threshold should be increased to 300 rupee. There has been inflation in the last 7.5 years. There was COVID. COVID has been, a widespread impact on our film and entertainment business, and more specifically on the cinema exhibition sector. This is a fantastic opportunity for the government to, in one sweep, not just reform the GST tax structure, but also give a lot of confidence and conviction to the industry players to give an impetus to the growth and to accelerate the growth rate in terms of screen additions. In all political discussion and economic discussions, we keep discussing the low screen penetration in India. This is a fantastic opportunity to correct that and increase the screen penetration in this country.
All right. So, Mr. Gyanchandani, just to make it clear, 5% for tickets up to 300 odd rupees, that's the GST demand. What about tickets above 300 rupees, which is more in the premium category? What is your demand there?
Because there are two GST slabs, 5% and 18%, which is what has been widely reported in media. Anything higher than 300 will have to be at 18%.
Okay. Do you think that this would be enough to spur up demand, or is there a structural issue that the multiplexes are facing in any way, with the onset of OTT platforms as well as possibly the content part of it?
Well, industry definitely has had challenges since COVID. There have been issues. I wouldn't call them structural issues, because if you were to look at the last few months, July especially, which has been the second highest month in terms of admissions post-COVID, these sort of months would tell you that the structural issue is not there. I mean, of course, we had a big disruption because of COVID, and content, cinema exhibitors, customers, their behavior, all of these factors have taken their own sweet time to come back to the usual. But things are coming back to the usual. Going back to your question, whether this GST optimization, rationalization would be enough to spur demand, we absolutely think this will add to the confidence of the sector. This will not just give confidence and conviction to the existing incumbents, players like PVR, Inox, Cinepolis, and the other players operating in the business, but this will also encourage new players to enter the sector.
True. Kamal, a quick word in terms of, you've requested ITC on food and beverages as well. So, Do you think that benefit is something that will be passed on to the consumers? Will it be retained? Margins could lead to better margins as well, right? If it's retained. So what is the word there?
Well, on F&B, the current GST slab is 5%, with no input tax benefit, input tax credit. But currently, our demand is more focused on the movie tickets, and there we are saying the GST rate should be 5% and 18% with full input tax credit benefit.
All right, take that point. Thank you so much for that. Let's see whether, it comes by or not. All of us will keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully this also alleviates some of the concerns that a lot of the multiplex players are facing right now, though the street would like better content as against better ticket prices immediately for the multiplexes to go ahead and get better footfalls as well. Kamal, thank you for joining in. Take a short break, come back, get you more on the markets and stock-specific action. Stay with us.